remember in the other video I said I'm gonna expose Illuminati. Probably I said it or not, but today I'm actually going to expose this Illuminati, right? Hello, welcome back. Today I'm gonna actually expose Illuminati. So many of you people maybe do not believe in the Illuminati theory. They say it's fake. They say it's not real. They say governments can't hide secret and they can't say anything like that. But if that's true, then I'm gonna expose this freaking Illuminati, right? So if you don't know what it is, you know like all these porn and stuff, like OnlyFans and stuff, right? These evil, satanic and demonic thing. What is this all from? It's from Illuminati, right? It's like a tool to destroy humanity's brains and pineal glands, right? You say America is the superpower, right? But long time after World War II, America was great, right? It was a very great country, right? It was the best. But what happened after this Joe Biden, these Democrats or whatever came, right? Not the Democrats, but I mean the Democrats that are like Joe Biden, right? From 2010 to 2024, right? 14 years from now, you can see this Illuminati or whatever destroying a person's brain, right? Hinduism is the only true religion, right? You cannot believe this Judaism, this frigging Judeo-Christianity stuff, right? That's deceiving you, right? So let me expose Illuminati, right? For example, you see this eye, right? What is this eye in the dollar bill? I'm not saying do not use the dollar bill. You have to use the dollar bill if you want survival in America, right? So it's okay to use the dollar bill. I'm like, you can also expose Illuminati in the dollar bill, right? That's cool, but you have to expose Illuminati. For example, what is this eye? This eye is considered Illuminati, right? And this is the pyramid of Egypt. Now, theories suggest that this Illuminati or whatever this freaking is came from Egypt, right? From the pyramids. Or probably from China or whatever, right? Now, it has this thing called Novus Ordo Circularum, something like that, right? In the bottom of the pyramid, right? That's what's written. What is it called? It's called New World Order, right? It's actually a new world order, right? It's an order for the world, right? No wonder why US is in superpower and damaging pineal glands, right? If you want to know why Asian people are so smart, and when you go to Asia, you can see Indians, Nepalese, Japanese people, Chinese people, they're so talented. What's the reason behind this? It's because they don't take products from USA. For example, South Korea and Japan do not take products from USA. But what they take from USA, they actually take weapons and things to fight against China, right? And to go against China. You see UK, right? When I see UK, I only see mostly weapons only. I don't really see that much of other things, right? Like these freaking chips or stuff to destroy pineal gland, right? And you see Russia, right? Russian people, evil, right? You see them, right? They're actually so strong, right? Right? They're very strong, and for that, they can fight off USA. It's what people think, or maybe not, right? But Russia could though if the Tsar Bomba was launched, right? But it would probably destroy half of the world, so for no need, I guess. So another thing is that when you see the Illuminati, right, you can literally see its bricks, right? Like in the top of it. Why the eye on the top of the pyramid? Why that? You can say that later, right? Plus another thing is that it's speaking about Egypt, right? There's this false god. There's probably a false god. It's called Ra, right? Ra is not the sun. That's actually a different so-called god called Ra. Ra is actually this demon in the only true religion called Hinduism, right? Hinduism was the only true religion, and Hinduism says there's this demon called Ra, right? Ra means Rahu, right? Rahu is the north node of the moon, right? Rahu and Ketu got actually off of each other, right? It's called Svarvarnu, right? Svarvarnu. So Let me expose Illuminati here. The most shocking thing in this dollar symbol is this is the from $1 symbol, and it has the owl symbol right next to the $1. What does owl mean in Hinduism? Owl means spiritual darkness, right? The Kali Satan is actually making Christians into owl species, right? If you do not believe in reincarnation, then I'll explain you a true thing about creating new incarnation. For example, let's say babies who suffer a lot in the hospital when they're born, right? They're born like or something else, right? They're born like crooked way or something like that, or probably a different way, right? What's the reason why they're born like that, right? It's not because the mother didn't take care of it properly during her pregnancy. It's because of the past karma of what happened, right? And when I see most mothers, they don't even like take it that much, right? And they still actually have babies that are good, fine. But whenever there are some mothers who take care of the babies a lot, then they still are born crooked or so or whatever they're born in, right? Or more than like animal like species, right? What's the reason behind it? It's because of past karma, right? You're supposed to be in the animal species when you spread lies, hate, and deception. And owl means spiritual darkness. So Kali Satan, Kali Purusha, is actually making these Christians travel into spiritual darkness, right? Into the realm of like spiritual darkness. You can make them an owl species. But when Muslims do that, they go into donkey species, right? Owls for Christians, donkeys for Muslims, right? And you see doctors actually doing these demonic acts and making people pray like pay unnecessary tremendous amounts of dollars, right, offered to them, right? What's the freaking reason behind it, right? It's just because this freaking Illuminati, right? Or whatever, right? They do these demonic acts, and they what did they end up in? What do you expect from such sinners who does evil acts and these circumcision and stuff? What do you expect from them, right? They actually get these freaking species, right? And that's what they get. What is Lord Vishnu? Lord Vishnu is fair to everyone, but Lord Vishnu doesn't like sinners to like keep sinning, right? So what happens to them? They actually end up dying, right? In this material world, and they're sent up in our species to pay off their karma, since that's what they get, right? So I'm also gonna explain this too. If you know the dollar symbol correctly, you know Mason, right? You can see the M, you can see the A, you see the M and Scarlodum something, and then you can see A in Anut, and S in Conceptus or something like that. You can see the O in Ordo, and you can see N in Novotus or something, right? This is Mason, right? Freemasons. But what's the shocking thing is that why is Freemasons, right, written like that, right? It looks like the Star of David, right? And you can see the Illuminati in the top, right? So this proves that these demonic Republicans, Democrats, or whatever the freaking it is, or whatever the Star of David, right? All these Illuminati is all from one thing, no other than Israel. So you may be surprised, but Illuminati is indeed is shaped like that, right? You can literally see like the Bahamas or whatever it is, right? You can see how the Mason with the circles are written in, right? And another thing is that this symbol, this also looks like a Star of David, right? So this proves is from like is from Israel, no other than Israel, right? And if you do not believe me, right, then actually, then I wouldn't even care if it's actually the 13 stars, or meaning 13 stripes of the USA, meaning the 13 colonies, right? But why is it like written like that? I just need to know that, right? No one actually, well, I mean, no non-Hindu can explain this, right? Only the blinded ones or the people who know very clearly see it, right? It's actually the this is actually the I'm the one who knows, and I know this is actually from the Star of David or something. Wait, this is actually not an Illuminati, right? Why is it even written like that? If it's not written like that, then it's okay. Why does it have to be circle? Why can't it be flattened out, right? As proofs of false religion, Christianity, right? There are all these cults existing throughout the world, and the only true religion is Hinduism. That is why Hindus actually mostly in peace and being secular, also culture, right? So this is the Supreme Lord Kalki, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, the Sri Kalki, right? He'll come in the end times. If you do not believe that that Hinduism is the only truth, if you believe that and something else, and if you believe that like no one will come in the world, right? Then that means you're completely brainwashed. Like if that's true, then who will be a savior to the world? Like the world is messed up, right? Even humans try, even some good humans, right? They say to bring peace to the world. They did a lot. They make YouTube videos, but what happened in the end? No one actually followed them or something, right? In the end, they all ended up they all ended up in hell, Naraka, whatever, right? To from being good to bad or whatever, right? And so there has to be a savior to the world. Who is the savior, right? The savior is Sri Kalki, right? Pray to Lord Vishnu. I'm not really saying you should pray to Lord Vishnu and that's all, and you'll not actually go anywhere. You just stay one. That's not what I'm saying, right? You can also go to other places out there. You can run, you can walk, you can enjoy nature, but at the same time you have to worship Lord Vishnu, right? Worship Sri Kalki, right? The Bhagavan, the Supreme Bhagavan, right? The Supreme God. Ishu is the Maha Parameshwar, right? Parameshwar, Supreme Paramatma, right? Paramatma means super soul in English, right? And people, these hypocrite Americans, right? They've been saying that America is the most superpower country in the world. Now I'm challenging that. If that is true, then how is actually they're damaging their own freaking pineal glands? You say America is the powerful country, but they can't even like face off against a Russia Tsar bomba, which will probably destroy half of the world, or approximately half of the world, right? So this proves that these American Christians or whatever, right? These freaking Americans tell you lies. They tell you bullshit, right? They say that Russia, and they say Russia's paper tiger. Okay, listen, China's the North Korea paper tiger. Okay. But they say India's a paper tiger. Like what the flip is wrong with them, right? Like like India is not a paper tiger just because it supports Russia, not China, but just because it supports Russia, right? They actually do spread hate in India saying it's not a superpower but paper tiger. That's not true. India is a superpower country. India is probably I think it's the most superpower country in the world, right? For example, probably after World War II, America became the most superpower country, but then it'll lose itself, right? And they still want to consider themselves powerful, right? But when I look at American military, a little jump off from the helicopter, it looks like they're actually going to break their freaking arms. But whenever Russian do it, they're not even scared, right? They're actually so powerful, right? They have like the hands of the freaking bear, right? That in which a bear became a human, but from sin or whatever background they became a bear, right? But I mean they have the hands of the bear or whatever, right? And they still say these are freaking Americans still consider themselves powerful, but that's not true. India is the most superpower. You see India, right? Modi has became Narendra Modi, right? When he right, this is the true prophecy, and next year in 2025 you're gonna see him so powerful, right? Or something, you're gonna see him so angry, right? And like probably like 2026 February 8th or something, right? You can see like a war which Bharat will come, right? Or something like that, right? If you don't believe me that in 2025 Narendra Modi is gonna be so strict and so angry, then what's the reason why he's praying in the caves, right? This is the sign of like it's probably something like Rahu Ketu or like Mangala Murdersha or something like that, or whatever, right? You can see GP Karnath or something, right? Its prophecies are true except one of the prophecies of one video which is unbelievable prophecy, right? But in 2032 it's been said that a Satya Yuga will come, right? Well, I don't really know, but you do not trust these people who are saying that Satya Yuga will come in 2024 or 2025. This makes no sense because in 2024 and 25, there will be no such thing as like Kali Yuga ending. That's false. Bhavishya Malika does not say that, right? Bhavishya Malika says that there are prophecies, right? In 2024 to 2025, right? Well, right, so many prophecies has become true. For example, like some strange things are happening in the in the Sri Jagannath idol temple, right? What's the reason behind it? It's because that's what's happening, right? Like it's the Bhavishya being true. You cannot argue that only some prophecies are being true because most of the prophecies are being true and true, right? And how can you say not all prophecies? Like that makes no sense. This all prophecies is true, right? So I just explained you the truth, right? Sri Kalki will come, right? Have faith in him. You have to have trust in him, right? Believe in Bhagwan, believe in God, believe in him. He's the supreme Bhagwan, right? He is the God, right? And this is the last slide for today's video or something or whatever, right? This is actually the video, right? This is the last slide of this video, I mean, right? And I'll be uploading more videos, I guess, right? And believe in Sri Kalki, believe in Sri Vishnu, right? Sri Vishnu will grant you liberation. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, verse 66, Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam saranam vrajaham tavam sarva pape vimokshayisami sukha. And if you do not believe Lord Krishna will actually come, then Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita chapter 4 verses 7 through 8, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanabharti bharata bhithanam adharmasya dharmanam sajamya paritrinaya saranam vinasaya dushkatam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge, right? And Arjuna even said Param Brahman Param Dham Pavitram Paramam Person Saswatam Devi Adi Purish Pancham, right? So or probably it's Purusham or Devyam or Devam or whatever, right? But Arjuna even accepted Lord Krishna as savior, right? Lord Krishna, do not trust what people say like Vishvarup is actually Lord Krishna and which it actually helped fight off against the angels, that the devas. That's not true, right? Right? Lord Vishnu had Vishvarup only in the Mahabharata or the Kurukshetra war, right? That's the reason why Lord Krishna says in chapter 11, verse 48, right? That no one before Arjuna has seen the Vishvarup ever, right? So I have now explained you about the Vishvarup, right? The Sri Vishvarup, right? Right. So Lord Vishnu is the true God, right? No one else could be true except Lord Vishnu. He is the giver of salvation, right? And I also saw in Srimad Bhagavatam where like he's considered the heaven, right? Lord Vishnu, or probably called Sri Vaikuntha. Sri means Lord in English, right? That's why we say Sri Vishnu. Sri means Lord in English, right? So trust Lord Vishnu. Do not trust in these Abrahamic quotes that are deceiving you. That's the reason why when you have the Bible, when you have the freaking Quran, you have all negative energy surrounding you, right? In the Quran, you have terrorism. In like Bible, you have the gun shooting and stuff, right? You have like all that, right? So believe in Hinduism, worship Sri Govinda. Bye. This is all for today's video. This video, I mean, right? Probably I could put like the next video on today, maybe or whatever, right? So bye. I expose an Illuminati, Hinduism's own truth. Jai Sri Ram.